channel, man. Today we're going to be doing the sanding on this Harley gas tank. Last episode you saw me had it repaired. Everything looks pretty good on it, so we're going to go ahead and start doing some sanding on the tank. Got the tank right here. Let me get you guys set up, and we'll start doing a little bit of sanding on here and see what we can't get done. I'm going to start off with some 80 grit here, just to get some of these big cracks and chips down. And then we'll start working it a little bit. I don't know if I'm gonna have to take it all the way back down, or I should just do some of it and spray it. I don't really know yet, so we'll see how it looks. But I'm gonna start ripping on this, see what happens. So let's do it. Alright, so I got that 80 grit out of the way. I think I got it down pretty much to where it's decent enough to where I can do some 180 and some wet sand and get her smoothed up a bit here. So let's get it going. So this is what I got so far. I got all the big edges, all the big, chips and nicks sanded down nice and smooth again. I don't know, I think it looks pretty good for what it is now. I'll probably just leave it at that. I might scuff up the inside a little bit more. I'm not going to sand this too much because this still has a good coat of paint on it. Probably work this in a little bit more around this repair area, and then maybe just scuff up the bottom here a little bit, clean this up. But it's pretty much down to the black again. There might be a little bit of clear coat here and there, but I might hit it a tiny bit more. But for the most part, this tank's ready for some primer. So I'll get the other tank and I'll start working on that one. So we'll keep it going. All right, on with the next one here. This tank here, it's got some damage on it from fuel leaking out of it. It looks like complete shit. All up here is all rotten. So we're gonna sand all this, get this one all scratched up, cleaned up, and we'll figure out what color we're gonna paint them, I guess. So here we go. Damn, that's a lot of sanding, man. But take a look, we got her sanded down quite a ways. I'm gonna probably hit it with some of that 180 and get it all smoothed back out a little bit. Try to get the rest of the clear coat off of it. Do the same thing on this side, just scuff up this side a little bit, clean it up, and then we'll try and get them all washed up, and I'll have to figure out a color. I might go get a spray gun also, so we'll see. Alright, it's this rear fender's turn. We got the tanks done. I'm going to start ripping some of this clear coat off of this thing. I'm mainly going to be working the sides and, you know, where the fender's, you know, visible. I'm not going to try to sand too much of it, but we'll see. I'll probably end up sanding the whole goddamn thing again, so I don't know, let's just get started. Scratch the shit out of it and go. Damn! Alright, that's pretty good for that. I'll probably hit it with some of that 180 now. And do a little bit of wet sanding, I guess. I don't really want to wet sand right here in my garage, but it's getting dark outside already, so if you guys want to see that, I'll have to do it right here, right now. Okay, I've been working on the fender some more. I've got this baby pretty much sanded down to kind of where I like it. I got this crack all cleaned up. I'm gonna try to hold it together as close as I can and put a couple tacks in here. And then I got some plate I'm gonna stick in here on the other side inside. Oh, and I know you guys probably can't see it, but oh, there you go. I'm going to put a plate in here. I'll show you guys what I'm going to do to kind of reinforce that, I guess, because it's probably going to crack again. And then I noticed this crack right here on this bolt hole here, so I'm probably going to try and weld that a little bit up from the inside, maybe a little bit from the outside, just to kind of keep it from cracking, because it's right next to the damn bolt hole. But I don't know, we're looking good so far. I'm happy with it. I'm gonna get ready to go get some primer and get it set up in the gun, and we'll shoot these tanks and this fender with some primer, and yeah, I'll be looking forward to that. So let me get the welder out, and we'll kind of stitch this damn thing up. Woohoo! Alright, we got the little Craftsman 110 out. It's nothing super fancy. It's a no gas flux core, but hopefully it should be good enough to do the job on here. So let me get you guys set up, and we'll get going on this. All right, hopefully you guys can see well enough here. I gotta find a good spot to ground this damn thing at. Maybe on these bolts right here. I'll try something. I don't know yet. We'll see what happens. Let me get my strip. I got a metal strip here. This is what I got. It's kind of it's pretty thin. It's not super strong, but it is pretty bendable. So I'm probably gonna, tack it in here and then just kind of hit it with a hammer, shape it to the shape of the fender on the inside, and just keep tacking it around as I go, just to kind of reinforce this area. So hopefully it won't crack in the same area. Maybe it'll crack somewhere else next time. Who knows? I mean, this Fender's probably only like $100 or something. I don't know. I haven't looked them up, but if I really need to get a Fender for it, I'll get a Fender for it. But I'm definitely going to try and weld this back together. So try and bend this up and get it close, and I'll try and hold it together and tack it in place. So let's do it. All right, we're ready to go. Woo! Let's do this. All right, hopefully you guys can see well enough here. I think we're ready to go. I'm going to try and hold this together and tack it in place, and then see what we got here. So I don't know how accurate it's going to be, but I might have to hold it with my crotch. Try to get it close. Like that. I think I missed. Alright, I got it. Okay, we got it tacked. So I'm just going to kind of put and it's really close too, actually. Probably won't even have to really do anything else to it. So I'll just work my way up very slowly, and we'll get it going. It's going to be kind of boogery probably, but I might have to turn the heat up just a tad. See how that does. Alright, that's kind of melting it in pretty good. Kind of let it cool for a sec. I don't want to warp the shit out of this fender, so, but yeah, that's kind of melting in pretty good. It's definitely grindable. We'll smooth it out a little bit. Should be perfect. Oh yeah, it's looking good. Okay, I think I got pretty much the whole crack. Pretty sure. Looks like it anyways. And then we got one small tiny crack right here on the edge. See if I can't get it. Whoops, melted her away a little bit, but that's alright. Alright, let me take this helmet off. Don't look too bad for an old crappy no gas welder. So let me flip it over on the other side and we'll get that metal strip in there. And I think that'll work out just fine. And that's kind of a spot too where you're not really going to see it too much when it's on the bike, so I don't think it's going to be that big of a deal. It's something we can probably clean up pretty good. I got some decent, okay penetration in there. Not all the way through. I probably could have got it a little hotter, but at least I know we got some steel on the top. And I'm going to try to get this in an area where you guys can see it here. I know there ain't much light in here, it kind of sucks. Alright, let me get this piece of metal cut, and we'll get it kind of bent in here and we'll weld her in. Alright, we got the death wheel out. Let's cut us a piece of this here. I don't know how long, probably we'll try somewhere in here. I can always trim it. I can probably kind of bend this around a little bit with a hammer. Make something out of it here pretty easily. We're already getting kind of a nice little curve there. We'll just kind of keep working that in there. It's going to have to be quite a bit more curved than that. But we'll just keep working it until we like it. Try and bend it yourself too a little bit, doesn't hurt. Try to keep that contour here. Once I get it where I want it, I'll cut it. And then get it in there and then tap it in with the hammer and get it nice and flat in there. Might even be able to bend it with my fingers. I just kind of got to wrestle it. I think that's going to work though, so I'm going to go ahead and try and chop this sucker here with the cutting wheel. I'm actually going to try and mark it. I should mark it so I don't cut it too short, because I want it to overhang, you know, a little bit to kind of give it some support, you know, like that. Get the old death wheel out and chop her down, man. Doesn't quite fit right, but we're gonna get it to fit in there one way or another. So I'm probably gonna tack it in. I might have to clean some more of this paint away because it's kind of, yeah. So let me get the old wire wheel here, tear some more of this paint back so we can work in here. If you're welding stuff, you want to make sure you got clean work area. Alright, that's pretty good. Yeah, so I'm going to try to get this tacked in place and then kind of beat it with a hammer and get it up in here real good. I might have to heat it up a little bit, I don't know yet. I want to get it lined up with the crack and probably tack it right here. So let me get this ground on there. Let me get my hood on and we'll try that. And then I got to stitch up this crack too real quick. I'm going to try to do this without screwing it up. It's not really shaped the way I want it to right now. It needs to be twisted a little bit, but I'm pretty sure it'll be fine once I get it in there. It's just a little reinforcement. That's all it is. Alright, here we go. Okay, I think it's tacked. Let me tap this down. Ah, it broke loose, man. I just don't want to burn a hole through the fender, but let me get this back in place and I'll tack it again. Okay, that kind of melted around there. Jeez. Alright, let me tack the other side. Try to burn that down in there a little bit. Alright, that might be kind of stuck in there. I'm going to put a tack up here, and then I'll kind of hit it with a hammer and kind of round it in there. Get it to fit in there a little better. One more. I can't see it though. Oh, the fender's falling. Alright. The metal should be a little soft too now because it's nice and warm. Let's see what we got here. Hopefully it don't fall off. It'll probably fall off. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and put a couple more tacks on each side here to kind of keep it down. Alright, that melted in pretty good. Not bad. Alright, that's looking a little better. Alright, I'll probably just go ahead and try and stitch that in there. And we'll see how that looks. Oh yeah, nice and hot. That's what we like. I'll probably have to spin this around to do the other side. Oh, I dropped my water. And you guys are getting hung up. Let me see. Oh yeah, you guys are alright. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Damn it, I can't see. I can't see. I gotta get back on this side of it, folks. Alright, here we go. Ah! Alright, I'm gonna call that good. Well, there goes the fender. Oh no. Well, it kind of hit where the seat goes, so. She's alright. Alright, that's what we ended up with. We'll get it cleaned up. Oh yeah, I gotta weld up this other little deal here. I'll probably just put a couple of tacks in there just to kind of reinforce it and sand it down. Call it good. Here we go. Couple more. Couple more. That's good right there. I think that's all the cracks. Kill the welder. Alright guys, I just got to do some prep work on that. And that should be it for that, I think. So, hell yeah. Oh, it was the paper coming off. I was like, what the fuck? Alright, this looks like shit. Let's grind the inside on here just a tad. Oh yeah, a little bit of Bondo on there. You won't even know this happened, man. Fuck yeah. The inside though, don't look there. That shit looks like shit. I don't even know if I'm gonna be able to get in here and clean it up. I think that's it for that. I don't know. Alright guys, I forgot to do an outro for this video, but this is pretty much going to do it for this. I hope you guys liked that episode. Hit that subscribe button, hit that like button for me. I'd appreciate it, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Alright, that looks pretty good, folks. Put a little bit of Bondo on that. I'll clean all this up, sand it down, and we'll show you guys when I get done with that, I guess. But we'll, dang it, that did put a big ass dent in it when I dropped it on the floor. Dang it, folks. Alright.